Now it's time to move on to the pan and tilt components. Here is this plate with two long slotted holes, and it's kind of hard to see in the paper manual which plate to use, but if you look online it's pretty clear there. So we're going to take this plate and this little rocker arm from one of the servo bags. We're going to put it in parallel with the long slots and use these M1.2 self-tapping screws. So we'll need 4 of those. These things are tiny, so you got to have a pretty good small Phillips head screwdriver to put these babies in. Here is a very small Phillips head screwdriver. I bought a nice kit of these tiny screwdrivers, and I think this will work just fine. So we're going to put this tiny screw through the second hole from the shaft area, and you're going to have to screw that in there. See that? So second hole in from the shaft, with the shaft facing up, and we'll get it started. So maybe the best way to approach this, in my opinion, screw these until you can just feel the tip of the screw coming through, and that will help you to line it up with the holes. So let's put 4 screws in. Try not to screw it into the table. Okay, you can just feel the tips of these screws coming through, and it just kind of falls right into place. And we'll screw them down, not all the way first, just enough to make sure they're all in the holes they're supposed to be in. Okay, now that we've all got them in the holes, let's fasten it down. This is taking quite a bit of muscle power to do this, because these are not machine screws, they're kind of wood metal tapping screws. Okay, now let's inspect it. You can see that this one's not screwed all the way down yet, so let's finish that one. And there you go. It looks like we're in pretty good shape here. You really want to make sure this is flush with the surface, because if it's not, if it's at some sort of angle, then your pan and tilt will not operate correctly. There we go. Next is this piece. You can kind of see the shape here. We're going to hold it like this. We're going to take another one of these out of the servo bag. And this one is going to go like this. Okay, so follow the same procedure that I used on the other one and mount this servo rocker arm.